it's Rita, and I'm going to do a story time video. So, I'm just going to start off by saying that, as I said in my last video, where I said that I was going to Florida. So, I went to Florida. I had a good time. You know, we drove there. It took 2 days. It was boring. Like, when we drove there, but when we went to Disneyland, went to Funland. It was great. Okay, so, of course, if you go to Florida and you live in New York, you have to drive back from Florida. So after I was there for like 2 weeks, we were there. So then we were driving back. We went to Starbucks. We were in New Jersey on the way back to New York, and we went to Starbucks. It was like different Starbucks. It was really, really small, but it had beautiful palm trees. I have a picture of the palm trees. I'll just like put it here or something. This time we went during the night because we stayed in New Jersey for 2 days. Because my dad was tired because he drove. So he's really tired. So we stayed for 2 days in a hotel. It was really close to New York, like 12 hours away from New York, which is actually a pretty short amount of time since we have been driving for about 29 hours already. So it was a pretty long time. So we decided to go to Starbucks, as I already said. We will go into the Starbucks. I get my cotton candy frappuccino. My dad gets his iced coffee frappuccino with 2 shots of espresso, and he was going crazy because he had so much caffeine in him. So he was just, Rita, let's get out of here. And then we get out, we paid for our drinks, we got out. I put my drink in the car, and my dad tells me I can't find my earbuds. They were like $200 earbuds because they were Bluetooth, and they were really, really good. And we got a new pair. I'll show you what they look like at the end of the video. But he never found them, but we were looking for them. We were looking. And there's this lady, she decided to drive out her car like this close to our car. So we could not open the doors of our car, or else we would hit that car, seriously. And she had this girl in her car. It was not her car. She didn't know that girl. She was like a hitchhiker. So that girl literally just picked her up from a random spot and decided to put her in her car. So then, that's like a little bit of the crazy. Where she was like, are you around from here? To my dad. And my dad's going crazy because he has 2 shots of espresso in him, which is a lot of caffeine. So he's like overloaded with sugar and caffeine. So he has a lot of energy. He's like shaking from the energy that he just had. It's like taking a 24 energy drink. You know what that is? It's like those little tiny glasses of energy drink, and you drink them, and they give you so much energy. So he's like, I'm not around from here. Do you see I have a New York license plate? She looked at our license plate. We were in Jersey, and she's like, do you know? Are you around from here? I'm like, we have a New York license plate. Do you think we're around from here? Like, get your head in the game, people. She's like, are you around from here? We're like, no. Do you see our license plate? No, we're from New York, okay? Some freaking people just don't. Okay, let me just get on to the story, because I'm just going to rant this whole entire thing. First of all, you're this random lady in this car. You don't even know her. You don't know what the car, where she's going. You decided to hop in her car, and now you're telling me to go in that car? I have my own car right here. Okay, this is my dad. You think he's going to let me go in that car? No, I wouldn't go in that car anyway. But she's like, come on, little lady, come in my car. I'm like, no. So I run in the car. I'm literally like shaking because I'm so scared that she just like tried to kidnap me or something like that. So I'm like, and she literally tried to grab my arm. I'm like, no. And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, oh my god. And I'm like asking me to go in her car. Like, seriously, Dad, can we go? So I'm like crying, and I'm yelling for my dad. Dad, let's go. We gotta get out of here. Go quick. And he's like, whatever. You seem really scared, so let's get out of here. So he goes in the car. He backs out of the parking lot. Okay, so anyway, it was so scary. Like, honestly, I almost cried. Like, I was like, what? So I was crying, basically. And then driving home, I was so scared there was someone in the trunk. She was in the trunk, and she's like holding onto the car or something. It was so scary, and yeah. Just do what I did to live. Lock yourself in the car. That's it. all I have to say.